high school or even elementary school. Because notice that in my school, we have what's called quizzes throughout the week and many tests that happen throughout the semester. And notice that at the end of the semester, they have what's called a final test. And notice in the final test, you're able to use all the things that you used in those former quizzes and those mini tests. So you're able to use those things. So when the test comes on the end of the semester, you're able to use whatever you used on those mini quizzes and use those on the final exam. And can I just say to somebody in this place on today is that God is saying that I got trials and tribulations that are prepared for you. So you're able to use those when the final test comes, which is the last days. You're able to stand up against the devil, stand up against his angels, stand up against the enemy, and you're able to defeat him because God already gave you the tools beforehand. Notice the second thing this story teaches us today is obedience requires surrender. Notice that Abraham didn't argue with God. He did not delay. Notice in Genesis chapter 22 and verse 3, it says that Abraham rose up early in the morning, which means he had no hesitation. He had no kind of excuses. And notice that true obedience means trusting God even when his instructions don't make sense. Realize that Abraham waited 25 years for his son Isaac, and now God was asking him for him back. Notice that sometimes God will ask for the blessing to see if you love the blesser more than the blessing. I don't have a witness in this place on today, so let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Sometimes God will ask for the blessing to see if you love the blesser more than the blessing. And can I tell somebody today, as I believe as Abraham was walking up the mountain, that he was rehearsing the promises of God. Y'all know with me today? I said that as Abraham was walking up the mountain, he was just saying that the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. As he was walking up the mountain, he was just saying that this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. As he was walking up the mountain, he was just saying that God is going to provide a sacrifice for me. I wish I had a couple more folk that'll stand to their feet and worship him, because you know that God will provide a sacrifice for you. Can I get a witness in this place today?